listening to World Today. I'm Dehan in Beijing. Australia has rejected a proposal to recognize the country's indigenous population in the country's constitution. The proposal was pitched by Prime Minister Anthony Albanese as a once-in-a-generation opportunity to improve the lives of the original inhabitants. The proposal would have enshrined an advisory body on indigenous affairs called quote-unquote voice in the country's constitution. Now, with more than three-quarters of the vote counted, over 60% have said no to the proposal at the national level. So joining us now on the line is Professor Joseph Siracusa, Dean of Global Futures with Curtin University in Australia. Thank you very much for joining us.
My pleasure.
So, population-wise, we understand the indigenous population make up some 3% of the Australian overall population. That's a basic fact. Now, some people say the failure of this high-profile referendum represents a setback in Australia's attempt or effort to deal with its past and current treatment of the indigenous people. What is your take?
Well, it is a setback for them and for the country. There are 26 million Australians, 980,000 Aboriginal and Torres Islanders, what they call now First Peoples. That's sort of taken from Canada and the American experience. Now almost always called Indigenous or Aboriginals. And there was a concern among Aboriginal leadership. And, keep in mind, there are hundreds of different groupings of Aboriginals. They don't all come from the same place, although they have been here about 70,000 years. And that is, there was a concern that problems in the Aboriginal community were getting so bad that they had to do something. They had to jumpstart it. They had problems with alcohol. They had problems with nutrition. They die sooner than other people. They commit suicide in large rates. They go to jail in a disproportionate number. So there was this concern that perhaps we should enshrine the First Peoples in the Constitution, use it as an advisory board, and then from there we go on to solve problems. And there was much talk of a treaty that would